Hellbent bonus meetings continue.
Mm-hmm.
Hellbent sends out a text the day after flower shop meeting, and the text goes out to none other than the Fixer. Fixer, there's a ride waiting outside. Raj is in it, driving, and so is the Golden God himself. You're driven all the way around town to the Old Claws Mall. Walking inside, you go down some stairs past the broken escalator, and Raj excuses himself to post up looking down the hallway. That way, if anyone approaches, he'll be able to turn them away, while you and Hellbent have a moment to speak in private. So, why don't you begin?
I apologize for the cold shoulder on the drive. I hope it was not too disconcerting.
I didn't notice. Was there a cold shoulder?
I suppose there was. I am sorry to drag you away from your business, but I felt it important to apologize to you.
Oh? Apologize? For what?
Do you know this mall, Diggs?
I've heard of it, but I can't say that I've exactly had the pleasure to visit myself.
Indeed. It was one of our first jobs, saving a tiger claw. I remember him. I also remember that I did not have the most acceptable of times that assignment. When we were fighting off the booster gangers, I was hit from above by a sniper. I received a rather grievous wound, and I panicked. I took cover and I stayed there. I have not done so again until after our last run-in with Maelstrom.
I see. So is that what this is about? You're apologizing for taking cover?
No. After our encounter, I purchased something. Multiple things. A contingency. And he holds his hand out towards you. Interesting, isn't it? How accurate a replica can appear if one is ordered to the right specifications. It's new, although you wouldn't be able to tell.
What is it?
His hand itself, he holds it up and kind of pulls at one of the fingers, and it just pops off from its place. It's a modular finger cyber hand that has replaced his previous one. It seems that most of the fingers are regular fingers, not necessarily applied to anything specific. However, the first two are different. He holds his hand up, and he kind of holds it a little closer to your face, and from the tips of his first two fingers spring fangs of sorts, syringes,
Whoa.
clearly meant for injecting poison or something worse.
Ah.
I purchased these after I saw your new piece. I am ashamed
Ah,
to admit it. But for a moment, I expected you were planning to use that when my back was turned. I have procured many things for these new tools of mine. And he kind of presses his first two fingers back, and they pull back a little, revealing a slot for some sort of liquid in each. And he pulls from them two vials full of something green and opaque. And he holds them out to you. I do not intend to make use of it. It was a moment of weakness. I do not intend to fall prey to again.
Vials of biotoxin.
ah. Well, that's surprising, I guess you could say.
In a way.
But hmm,
However, I would not necessarily say it was the most illogical of reactions. I am still curious why you have such a weapon in your possession and where you have gotten it, but it doesn't matter now.
The pistol you're referring to. Why is it so special?
Ah, yes, the Militech Perseus, a design that has been discontinued for years. A design specifically built to kill people like Hellbent, cyber psychos.
ah. Diggs is very confused, honestly, because she was unaware of its purpose and just thought it was a really cool looking gun that a friend of hers gave her. And she's very thrown off by Hellbent's meeting with her. So, should have say, you know, you could have it if you wanted it. All you had to do was ask.
No. I would prefer someone I trust have such a weapon. It would be useful in my hands, I think. However, I am loath to deprive a friend of something so luxurious. However, I think you should treat your weapon with a better respect. It is very special. Only a few thousand were ever made, you know. Specifically designed for the boom in cyberpsychosis during the 2040s. They were discontinued after a while, once Militech realized that the special casings and design of the recoil dampening armature was too expensive to truly make back in revenue. Whoever gave it to you is a collector. However, I would caution, it is not the most effective for dealing with cyber psychos. If you really wanted something like that, it either means they are an idiot, or they are not simply giving it to you just for that, if they have a purpose in giving it to you at all.
That is something that has worried me a bit. But it's best to, think about these things and worry about them when they happen. No sense in borrowing from the future's worries, right? And then Diggs is just kind of like looking at Hellbent, like knowing that's exactly what he would not want to hear. You should always
Very
worry about the future.
funny. Well, I suppose one cannot predict everything. However, I do have a suggestion. If you're looking to default someone like me, or perhaps a political friend who has too much cyberware for his own good, I would not recommend a Militech Perseus. It is good, but it is damaging to particularly valuable pieces of equipment if used. It is a final line of defense, not something for profitable captures. I would recommend a different kind of gun. I will send you details later, but I am glad you did not know what it was used for.
Would that have changed anything if I did?
No.
And then she's just kind of gonna look away and be like, well, I didn't, but you should know that you have nothing to fear from me. You know that, I'm sure.
Yes, I do. That is why I would like you very much to keep a hold of those vials. They are expensive, but I hope this show is in good faith.
It's at this point that she will reach out and take the vials because she hasn't as of yet.
You get 2 vials of biotoxin worth 500 eddies a pop.
Raj
They
is
are
gonna
very
walk
potent.
over and let you know. Hey, looks like we have some people making their way down. It might be good to wrap this up or move to the next location.
I appreciate your
I'll turn.
candor, Diggs.
Of course. I do so enjoy our little chats. And then she'll just kind of like gesture out that she's going to follow behind him on the way out.
Hellbent doesn't hesitate.
All right. Well, with that, I believe that you have concluded your little meeting, unless you have something else you wanted to discuss.
No, but Hellbent will mention that the mall is a good place for a fixer like Diggs to make a killing if she was so inclined. Lots of easy marks and deals to be made here.
On the way
Lovely.
back, you are going to be receiving a message, Hellbent. And it does also include news that there may be some shifts coming to the Mechanodyne business plan to make things more profitable and take advantage of new industries that have openings. Everyone should be expected to prepare themselves to throw themselves into that work with fervor. Bonuses await.
I see.
Alright. That's all.
You
from
know,
me.
Diggs, I worry about your friend in high places.
In what way?
He does not strike me as the community building type. I know that's not necessarily your repertoire. However, you should know such people can be treacherous. I will back you up, whatever your decision is, but I ask you to be cautious. Many lives are on the line, not just yours or mine.
I understand. I can't say that I'm actually not worried about the situation that I've seemed to have gotten myself into. But we'll just have to see how this plays out, I guess.
Indeed. I will not press you to share details. However, I am here if you wish to talk.
Of course.
It is my company as well. After all, perhaps I may be able to find something to assist you with. I am a businessman at heart, of course.
Of course.
Let's get ramen.
I prefer udon, but sure.
I know a shop. It's mostly edible.
Lead the way, please. My treat.
All right.
And I suppose with that, they will make their way away.
I believe that is the case. Well,
Yay.
how's that for a little meeting, a little meet and greet?
It was something.
It was. It was. I was expecting more drama.
Diggs is not very dramatic these days.
It's alright.
No,
She's a little worried about the
fact that she owes so much.
the
Ah.
fact she sold her soul.
I'd really like to know the details, but I'm not gonna ask. You'll have to tell Hellbent that for me to know anything, but
I
good.
honestly, I don't think that Diggs even knows what she's gotten herself into. She was just kind of there, and then,
She's
know.
just continued to ask for favors. And
yeah.
then them say, you owe me for this one. And she says, yeah, sure, whatever you need.
Like, pretty much, yeah.
Uh,
Now she's just kind of thinking like, maybe she should ask more questions before she accepts help from people.
Oh God. Okay.
What's your wardrobe and style these days, Diggs?
Oh yeah. Speaking of.
I'm currently still, as you see, my character, but I do believe that a wardrobe changes in order.
Okay,
Indeed.
Yeah, that'll help.
Would you like me to roll that real quick?
Roll
Sure,
what?
and I think our DM had some suggestions as well.
Ah, yes.
Oh,
Uh,
I've got some things. What are you talking about, Hellbent?
Hellbent owes Diggs a wardrobe and a grooming makeover. He is not, I will reiterate, he is not footing the bill for any of this. However, he is perfectly willing to shop for you and, help with the grooming and whatnot.
Is this going to be like My Fair Lady?
Oh my gosh.
Something like that, yes.
Okay.
Oh gosh. Well,
Get in, loser, we're going shopping.
what a wonderful way to finish that out. Well, Diggs is going to be a bit busy planning out the night market to come, working with other fixers to set that up, and it will be held at Highfall Tower. The same place as your last night market.
I don't like that, but okay.
Surely
Hey, look.
nothing can go wrong.
Hey, we get to use the AV entrance this time, though.
You're gonna have to buy some fuel for that bad boy.
Yeah, I guess we will. Shit. How much is it? Have you
How much
decided?
does fuel
Oh
cost?
yes, check the cheat sheets. I
Oh, wait,
wrote
yeah, I
that
forgot.
out.
Shit.
I saw
Yeah,
that.
but how much?
There's a new entry.
There is. Okay.
Indeed. And if you get a jumbo jet, that's gonna be like 50,000 or some shit.
Oh, fuck. I can't really cover that.
but
I
there you
can
go.
cover the AV though.
Maybe I should sell that fucking thing and just get a new body.
Oh, it's quite a bit, quite a bit. Look, I think that before that, you should sell it and get some therapy. But wait, is it really yours though? If you are not the one who captured it?
Yeah, no, I can't even sell it because it's not Hellbent's to begin with. This belongs to the team.
Technically, it was captured by Diggs Grave. No, not Diggs. By Sparks. Cecile.
That's what-
Yeah, but I mean, Raj is the only one who can drive it properly.
Incorrect. Someone has a level in Nomad.
Doesn't matter, Raj drives it better.
Yeah, he might. But it's not Raj's, and Raj already has a car to drive from the company.
I mean, yeah, but AVs are cool.
They are cool. I think this is something you're going to take up with Cecile.
Yeah, something definitely.
I know Hellbent's favorite line is, "This is now company property."
Yeah, but I never mean it.
That's the problem.
It's for the company
Everyone
of
thinks
Red.
you made it.
Yes, it's for our corporation, the corporation of
Oh,
friendly
gross.
friends.
That's how I always assumed it was meant.
Yeah.
To be fair.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of that, but also it's funny to imagine this asshole just like going around and reclaiming things that aren't actually reclaimable.
Oh, yes.
But the company takes the shit anyway because who the fuck's gonna stop them?
Alright, I've given 101 warnings already, but everyone should be saving their money for some therapy if they're looking to get cyberware in the future.
Yeah,
Diggs is still trying to figure out what to do with the money that she was given.
Oh, don't worry, Diggs. There are things you can spend it on.
Oh, I'm sure. For the betterment of the group or myself?
Yourself,
That's
obviously.
the question.
Well, here's the thing, Diggs. Here's the thing. With the predicament you've gotten yourself into, it might be good to spend some on yourself.
Ah. I see.
Indeed.
Hint taken.
Hint given.
Okay.
I've been giving
So
a
I'm
lot of
gonna-
hints to everyone. I've foreshadowed
be,
plenty in and out of the game.